as someone is recovering from this or working with you to make the adjustments, I'd imagine that as a child, part of the teenage years are about creating your own identity. And it would seem to me that in those situations, those children didn't get to create their own identity. And now they're reaching out to you to try and do that. Number one, how does it impact their relationship to their parents, and how do they relate to them now because they're trying to become their own person? And how does that transition work with them in working with you?
Yeah, absolutely. That is a very common trait of people who are raised in narcissism, where they were not allowed to have that normal adolescent rebellion that is so much a part of forming our own identity that we have to disconnect from the identity. Even in healthy families, we have to disconnect from the identities of our parents in order to figure out who we are apart from them. And in a healthy family system, that is allowed to a great extent.
Mhm.
As painful as it is for the parent, it is, most parents will allow some degree of that, and that is really important. And in healthy, in narcissistic families, that all is often not allowed, or the price to pay is terrible. Being shut out and rejected and punished and shamed. And I have often worked with people who are in some ways having to do a later in life adolescent rebellion of sorts,
Yeah.
um, in a little bit more mindful way. Although I have seen people who come into therapy in midst of what is not a healthy rebellion for a 30 or 40 or 50-year-old to be doing, because they're finally trying to break free. And because it's kind of like acting out something from a time past, it's actually causing them harm in different ways. And so sometimes that work is, how do you rebel and release these expectations and these limits that were imposed on you in ways that are serving you and allowing you to experiment to become all of who you are as defined by you?